Good morning. Welcome to Spy Money. I'm just going to let it take one trade today. So I'm going to go up here and stop the bot. We did 10 contracts. I'm up $4,025. This week I'm being very careful. It's FOMC week. We have a lot of different things going on, a lot of different news events. And I've never been a fan of trading on FOMC week, although I do it. And I usually make money, but there's some times that I just struggle, and I think it's all mental. I think that's the big problem. When you have news events coming in and all the thoughts going through your head, knowing what may or may not be there and so forth. And so I just don't like to trade it. But I'll just go over this. We had several trades in here. Let me go back over to another chart on mine. I don't show the whole strategy on YouTube, but I will say that right in here there was a short, so it would have made money there, and it would have actually made money. Actually, let me look at this. Yeah, it would have made money there, and there is one place that had it would have actually entered a trade on this here, so it would have made money there. So there's one there, one here, and there's one right here that it would have taken. But to be honest, whenever we trade into a level, I don't like it, so I usually don't trade it. So if the bot would have entered here, I manually would have stopped that. Now, one thing about the bot settings is I added a filter that when it gets around these levels, it will not trade. So if there's not enough room to take profit from your entry to the levels that you choose, the bot won't enter. But this is a perfect trade right here. We're below our levels. We're coming down. We made a lower high. This is very important. As soon as you go up and you make a lower high and then it starts coming down, and then right here you had this right here, and since it never pushed up and then it went ahead and come down, that told me that we were coming down. That's usually what happens. Even right here, we had a lower high here, or a lower low, and then it popped up. I mean, really, this right here would be the trend of it. But if you even look at this, you can start from down here and work yourself up. As soon as we broke through here, that was a given that it's going to go on down. Now, 716 is a level that I have. 716.75 right here. This is a level that we're probably going to go to and bounce, and as you can see, it respected the level that I have. That's my Spy Money levels. These are my personal levels that I have, that you put an indicator on your chart and it will post my personal levels on there. So we also had a level right up in this area, and the pivot kind of took over on that in the BWAP. So these were much more stronger. We were only, let's see here, 87. We were 5 points away from hitting my level, which was right on through here. You can see where it respected it through here. And but what we do is, it's not about just turning a bot on and going to work and making money. It's about knowing how to use the bot. And what we want to do is use the bot mainly for an entry tool. And once we enter the trade, we want to kind of take over on it. We want to know that we have a level down here. So in this case, I never touched it because I never touched the bot when it's been videoed for YouTube. But now for me, if I was just trading this bot and manually trading it, I would have moved my take profit from here down to about right here. I always take profit before a level. And as you can see, we come right into the level and popped out, but we don't always come down to that level. And honestly, my stop would probably be right here right now. And I might have already got stopped out there, but it would have been more profit than what the generic settings on the bot are. Now the settings on the bot, we use those as a way to get a stop on the chart and a take profit. And those take profits and stops are kind of like an average. I mean, they're not perfect by no means, but they're an average of what if you would enter a trade there on average, how much money can usually make. And that's how we do our take profit and settings, and and the stop loss and so forth. The entries are all, usually pretty good. That does real well. Most people that fail on using a bot is they move their stop too quick and they don't allow enough breathing room. Just like right here, we entered and it pulled back a little bit. A lot of people get nervous and they'll go ahead and just take the loss right there. But our stop was up in here somewhere. So what we want to do is go ahead and allow the trade to breathe. And then once you do, it'll come down. Now, like right here, with having this green bar coming up, that's a good sign that we may reverse off of that, and we're close to this level. That's why we take profit before the level. Sometimes I'll take profit 2-3 points before a level, just to make sure that I get out of that trade before it comes down or bounces out. So what we mainly do is trade our levels. Levels is the main thing that we want to trade. And we've got the floor trader on here. That's a special formula that I use, and the balance level, that is a special formula that I use. And just to give you an idea about the balance, is when you have a lot of room from here to here, which is $1,000, it's 54 points, and then down here you've got 90 points. So there's going to be a tighter range if we go above, but it's going to be moving way down, in bigger trend swings if we go down, because we have more room. So that is a way to know, are you going to be trading in a lot of chop? Because the tighter these are, the more choppy it will be to get there. And the more far away these are, is the more it will drop faster to get to that level. So what we want to do is we want to trade, like a 50-point move is pretty good, but if these are like 20-30 points, probably not want to trade, because you're probably going to get stopped out a lot, because it's just going to be erratic about the trade. But we have an S1 down here, and we very well may go to there. If we look back over here at the range, we can see this right through here is coming in close to this S1, which is right here. So when you start looking at charts and stuff, you can start seeing a range, a zone, as people call it. But this is a range that you're going to go to, probably. And you can see you come down to it again here. We are trying to come back down to it now, and we have an S1 here. If we don't stay above the pivot, we're going to go down to this range. And you can see yesterday's balance was right there as well. So that's where we're probably going to end up being. If it continues to come down, we will probably get to here, chop around during the U.S. Open, and then it will decide whether it's going to keep going up or down. We may just range right here and stay around this pivot. And if we stay around the pivot and the balance, and we got VWAP there, there's a good chance that we could just stay in here. So what we want to do is we want to try to make the high probability trades. So when we see a trend like this right here, if we come down and we have a, right here, coming right down through this right here, and we come into it, this is a good little trend area that we're at. We could actually move this up to here, and we could bring this one down to, say, right here, and that would actually be right on it. So we have more points coming down through here. So if we break above this, we're probably going to be longs. But if we keep coming up to this and dropping down, we're probably going to keep going short. And that's just basic trading. You don't need a course or anything to learn that. It's just how it actually works. So come join our group. You get to use the indicators that I make. And you can see this one right here. We are in a bullish pattern with having this base here and this here. So this is probably going to work through here a little bit and then go out. Sometimes it will drop out of here and it'll take out stops and then it will take off up. But more than likely this right here, I mean, that's a bullish pattern. So if we break out over this, we'll come up and then we'll come back down to it and then it will take off. That's what will usually happen. So watch for that today. That'll give you an idea of where we're going to be. All of this is probably going to happen before 8 o'clock today, 8 this morning, which is another, what time is it? Another 15 minutes or so is probably going to happen. And so by the time you watch this video, it may have already happened. But that's how we trade. We just watch the market a little bit. I've even got a market over here to kind of let me know what is going on with the market. So Russell's negative today. The NQ and ES is negative. Gold is up today. Gold's been up for a while. But if you have any questions, let me know. Be happy to help you. We'd like to get you started in here. We have one guy, he makes $5,000 a day. That's his goal. And he achieves it every day. It's doing real well. But you all have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello, welcome to SPY Money. I'm going to show you how to get started with the SPY Money strategies and bots. So what you want to do is go to SPY Money LLC right up here. And once you go there, you're going to have different tabs up here that you can look at. You can look at our home page here. You can see different, like this one right here, no more ghost orders. We've got the SPY Money platform now available. You can see some live trading and so forth. A little bit about me if you want to read about me. And also up here, just to get right to it, if you want to lease SPY Money strategies and bots, you go to the lease program right up here. Once you go here, there's a few things you have to do in order to get a link to be able to join. One thing is I want to make sure everybody understands what they are getting into and what they're leasing and how it all works. So it is $1,300 a month. It is a 30-day lease. And what you have to do here is you have to scroll down and you have to agree to these 14 items. Once you read through this and you agree to it, and the number one thing is SpyBot auto trading bots are not set it and leave it bots. You should never really do that. You should always be there to help manage it. Sometimes we have a lot of volatility that comes in and messes things up, so you need to be there to watch it. But what you want to do is if you agree to all this, you start from the top, you scroll all the way down here, and you right click and go to copy. Once you go to copy, you come up to contact us, and you want to put in your first name, last name, email, and phone number. If this is not all here, I will not send you the link to do it. Once you are approved, I will send the link. So you right click in here, put in your information, and then click submit, and if approved, then your link will be sent to you. So we're going to go back to the lease program. I'm going to show you a little bit about that. And down toward the bottom, it's just showing what you're going to get. You're going to get the auto trading bots. We actually have another one coming out. I'm still working on, but probably just between those two. Coaster does an exceptional job. The Avenger is something just a little different. We may or may not release, but the Coaster is all you need. Then we also have some indicators. We have more indicators than this in the SPY Money package, but I don't have them listed yet. But these are the main ones that you need, and they work very well. Here's some frequently asked questions. Read through these. I'm sure that your question is probably answered here. If not, go to contact us and send me a message. And if you need to speak to me, just put your phone number, when's a good time, and I'll try to work it in the schedule and give you a shout. And if you have any questions or anything, you let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. You can go through these tabs up here. We do have a VPS program. We partnered up with someone. We found it better to let them do VPS and us do strategies, bots, and indicators. But if you click on here, the medium one is all you really need. You can do the others if you like, but the medium is all you need. So you can go up here, you can look at funded accounts. We have different prop firms that we recommend. And once you click on there, there's 3 of them here. You can click on those. It'll take you to each one of them. They all have their pluses and minuses, and there's some coupons down here. I personally like the static. At BluSky has a 300,000 static, and I think for the money it's probably the best deal. There's no trailing drawdown. You just don't lose $5,000. That's the only rule really. And there is a consistency rule. I think it's 30%, I believe it is. But anyway, just click on there. You can read about it. Take Profit is a pretty decent one. Apex as well. Apex has up to 20 accounts. So if you're just trying to get maybe a couple $100 a day per account, multiply that by 20, then that's a lot of money. So look through those. Pick the one that you like. Read through their rules and so forth. They change frequently, so it's best to just read through what they have. Again, you go up to the lease program. Once you go up here, you're going to be able to send that information to me, and this is a little video that shows how to do it as well. But once you send this to me, if approved, you can get started really quick, and $1,300 a month is the only thing that you pay. And we do have our own platform which works really well. Have any questions, let me know.